Waterslides. What a nice way to enjoy the summer sun and escape a bit of the summer heat. Nice little float down a lazy river, splash at the bottom. Pure bliss. Yeah, except not at all. The water park industry has spent decades ensuring that the experience I just described never happens. Instead, in today's water park, you'll find drops, you'll find curves, and you'll find tourists screaming their heads off and puking in the pool. Now that is what I'm talking about. Today we'll see the 10 most insane water slides in the world. Number 10. Cyclone. Standing at nearly 120 feet tall and 650 feet long, Cyclone is one of the largest slides in the world. Residing in Benidorm, Spain, this slide sends its passengers through different curves and drops before spinning them into a big watery vortex, or toilet bowl, same thing, where they will spin and splash until their inevitable end. Number 9. Bombay. The Bombay water slide at Orlando's Wet n Wild water park is a uniquely terrifying experience. What sets this one apart from other slides is that there is no ramp-up period during which the rider gets to settle into the idea of being on the ride. Nope. Rather, they're placed in a room where they hear a countdown. That countdown hits 0, the floor opens up and drops the poor soul immediately into top-speed water slide madness, their stomach behind.
Ignition sequence start. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hey, it would leave my stomach behind if you hit that subscribe button right about now, eh? Mammoth. A water slide known as Mammoth at Indiana's Holiday World and Splash and Safari is such a monster of a slide that it is actually called a water coaster. The 6-person tubes are propelled through a third of a mile of twists, turns, and drops of up to 45 feet by linear induction motors known in the biz as limbs. The slide itself consumes 3 acres of the park's grounds and is currently ranked number 1 on the list of world's longest water coasters. Number 7. El Abismo. A corkscrew seems like something that a roller coaster can do, but a water slide cannot. But that's not exactly true. This crazy slide, located a few minutes outside of Mexico City, drops the rider from a trapdoor, plunging them immediately to nearly 40 miles per hour speeds before hitting the loops. At that speed, twisting through a corkscrew and enclosed in a tube, it's nearly impossible to know which way is up. Guess that's why this slide is known as El Abismo, or, in English, the Abyss. Number 6. Shark Attack. This intense water slide in Dubai is sure to aggravate multiple forms of phobia. First, it plunges the rider into total darkness, and when the light at the end of the tunnel begins to appear, you're released into a glass tunnel, and surrounding that tunnel are sharks. Yes, real sharks. The slide sends its riders through an immersive aquarium experience that not only gives you an up-close and personal look at the mean-eating fishies, it also gives the very eerie feeling that you're in the water with them. Number 5. Aqua Loop. Here is a water slide that does the truly crazy, a full loop. One of Mexico's wildest rides, the Aqua Loop opens up with a trapdoor release, sending the riders screaming toward the loop tube, with all the bystanders praying that they have enough velocity to get all the way around. Things are happening so fast inside the tube that the rider barely knows what hit him. but everyone watching can see their every movement from outside the transparent slide. Water slides like this are carefully engineered to be sure and get passengers of all shapes and sizes through the loops. From time to time it fails and people don't make it, and that sucks.
3, 2, 1, 0.
Number 4, Tsunami Surge. Tsunami Surge, located at Six Flags Atlanta, is a smorgasbord of waterslide features. It's got tubes, it's got a whirlpool, it's got a splash pool, but perhaps Tsunami Surge's most unique trait is a massive wave wall following a hefty drop. The momentum gathered in the drop sends the raft full of passengers high up the wall, where they experience a moment of complete weightlessness, zero gravity. It's like being launched into a splashy and sunny outer space.
The first slide of its kind in the entire world to combine all the elements into one slide. So you go in a raft, down a tube, into a whirlpool bowl, and you spin around, and then you shoot down an enclosed tube into a 40-foot wave wall, and that's where you feel your moment of zero gravity, and then you shoot back down, and you go up a few embankments, and then you come to the splash pool at the end. That's the first slide of its kind to have all those elements combined into one.
Number 3, Kilimanjaro. Onde das Águas Park Resort in Brazil is home to one of the fastest and tallest slides on the face of the earth. Kilimanjaro, named after the tallest mountain in Africa, is not a complicated ride. No loops, no aquarium at the bottom, no toilet bowl, none of that fancy stuff. Instead, simply one drop. It's certainly one hell of a drop. This merciless mountain offers its brave riders only a few breathtaking seconds to travel the 164-foot descent. Number 2, Insano. Not too far from Kilimanjaro, Beach Park Aqua Park in Aquias, Brazil houses a very similar water slide. I guess you could say Brazil has a thing for tall, fast, terrifying water slides. Anyway, Insano is officially the fastest slide in the world, cranking it up to 65 miles per hour, and is the 5th tallest water slide in the world. It rides almost identically to Kilimanjaro, but somehow they figured out how to go just a little bit faster. And why shouldn't they? Number 1, Aqua Spinner. Just when you thought it couldn't possibly get any more insane, we are wrapping up this video with the Aqua Spinner. Located inside Aqua Park Rita in Poland, this slide has somehow managed to combine water slides, roller coasters, and sadism into a unique form of psychological torture. For nearly 2 full minutes, the victims inside the Aqua Spinner are shaken up into a vomit-inducing stupor by the giant revolving slide. This makes me sick just watching. Well, that's all we have for you today, but here is what I want to know. Have any of you watching ever dared to enter one of these slides? If you have, share your experience with the rest of us in the comments. If you haven't, which one would you want to attempt first? And if you don't have the stomach for any of these rides, just comment pass. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, we'd appreciate a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you right here next time.